What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are in our Gravekeepers best because we are going over a GOAT format Gravekeeper deck. Alright guys, so we have a Gravekeepers deck for GOAT format, which is actually pretty good for the format because running Necro Valley really shuts down those Chaos decks. They're pretty rampant, especially Blackluster Soldier. So let's go ahead and dive in and start off with our monsters. So we're going to be running 3 copies of Gravekeeper's Spear Soldier. So he does piercing damage when attacking a defense position monster. Which when you have Necro Valley out, you get a little attack increase, hitting things that aren't the best, like Morphing Jar or Cyber Jar, or any flip effect monster your opponent might have face down. You can at least inflict some heavy damage thanks to Gravekeeper's Spear Soldier. Moving on, we have 3 copies of our Gravekeeper's Spy. So with this, you're able to bring out a 1500 or less attack Gravekeeper monster, which when you do have Necro Valley out, of course, it's going to be getting a boost. So going for, say, a Gravekeeper's Spear Soldier, it's a pretty good move. You can help spam out the field a little bit quicker, get higher attack monsters out thanks to Necro Valley, and really put a hurting on your opponent. So we run 3 of those in here. She's a very, very good recruiter. On top of that, we have 2 copies of Gravekeeper's Guard. So flip effect monster, and he's going to return a monster your opponent controls back to the hand. So help kind of clear out monsters like, say, Jinzo, Blackluster Soldier, anything that is very problematic for you. So unfortunately, this deck, what it really suffers from is not having high attack monsters, but you're at least able to get around a lot of that stuff thanks to monsters like this. So moving on, we have Gravekeeper's Assailant, and yeah, he's able to switch your opponent's monster battle position. So if you got something that has a little bit more of a lower defense on your opponent's side of the field, you're able to shift it, and ideally able to destroy it thanks to Gravekeeper's Assailant. That is only when Necro Valley is on the field, and when he declares an attack. So gotta make sure you got Necro Valley out there. But we do have Terraforming in here, so it's almost like we're running 4 copies of Necro Valley anyways. Moving on, we got 2 copies of Tsukiyomi. Because we do have such good flip effect monsters, we're able to flip our own monsters face down thanks to her effect. So, able to utilize Gravekeeper's Spy a little bit better. And our last 2 monsters, we have Cyber Jar, since he is a staple within GOAT format. And then we have Sangana as well too, since a lot of our monsters have 1500 attack or less. So you're able to search them right out, bring them out to the field. Hopefully you already have Necro Valley out, so you're able to get a solid attack increase. So we're running 3 copies of Necro Valley. It's going to completely shut down the graveyard, so your opponent can't banish anything. Won't be able to bring out Chaos Sorcerer, Blackluster Soldier, which, hey, those are 2 big cards in GOAT format. So it helps shut them down from that. Not only that, Gravekeepers actually get an increase of 500 attack and defense. So attacking into a Gravekeeper's Spy, opponent's going to be feeling it. Not only that, like I said earlier, guys like Spear Soldier, they're going to get a 500 attack increase. They're going to be 2,000 attack going into your opponent's defense position monster, inflicting some piercing damage. So it's pretty good if I do say so myself. Moving on, we have some GOAT format staples. Now we're running 2 copies of Nobleman Crossout. Luckily, if you play that against your opponent, we're not playing Magician of Faith or anything else that's like a major flip besides Cyber Jar. So you won't be hurting yourself as well. Gonna be running 2 Book of Moon, more so just to help shut off any high attack monsters. Get them into a defense position. 1 Terraforming, search out Necro Valley. And then, of course, the rest of the GOAT format one-ofs. We have Snatch Steal, Mystical Space Typhoon, the Lincoln Duo, because you gotta play it, Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity. So all the GOAT format staple one-ofs that you gotta play, right? And of course, moving on to the traps. We have our Trap Dust Chute. Very good staple in GOAT format. If your opponent has 4 or more cards in their hand, you look at it, select one monster, return it back to the deck, so help shut off any of your opponent's combo plays. Or if you see something scary in there you don't want to deal with later, like a tribute monster or something, hey, bounce it back, forget all about it. Moving on, we are playing 2 copies of Rite of Spirit, so you can target 1 Gravekeeper monster in the graveyard, special summon it, and it's unaffected by Necro Valley, which is pretty cool. Being able to special summon from the graveyard while you have Necro Valley up, and your opponent can't do anything about it. For a little bit more control, we are running 3 copies of Solemn Judgment. You know, you gotta protect everything that you can in this deck. You gotta stop everything that you can. You don't want to let your opponent get any kind of advantage, especially with a deck like this, because we don't have those high attack monsters. I mean, we have some stuff like Snatch Steal or Gravekeeper's Guard that can bounce things back, we can take, but yeah, we just do not want our opponent to get the advantage. Otherwise, once they get the ball rolling, we might be a little behind. So moving on, a few other destruction effects. We got 2 Dust Tornado, just to blow out anything in the back row. You never know, your opponent might be setting a Dust Tornado to destroy your Necro Valley. You don't want that to happen. 2 Compulsory Evacuation Device, return anything. That might be a little scary that your opponent's summoning back to the hand, so you can deal with it a little bit later. And then 1 copy of Ring of Destruction. A solid OG Trap Destruction card. Help clear out anything your opponent might think they got an advantage on you. So that's the quick rundown of the Gravekeeper GOAT format deck. It's one that I like. It's a lot of fun. You know I'm not playing things like Night Assailant. I've seen that a lot. But, yeah, I know. I feel like this is a pretty good stack. Pretty good combos in here as well, too. So, yeah, you guys let me know down below. What do you think about this Gravekeeper deck? I enjoy it. I think it's cool. I also got really cool sleeves to put into it. So, hey, you can't blame me for wanting a Gravekeeper deck because of that. But hey, for any of your GOAT card needs, be sure to help the TCG player link down below. It helps the channel more than you guys could possibly ever imagine. Be sure to hit up rpkgaming.com as well, too. All your slick t-shirts and stickers and game mats and whatnot. But we'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. What's up, guys, and welcome. Fuck.